Hello there everyone, Oversoul here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. We are gonna prep for the next class trial. We have 5 points that we haven't used yet. What does this one do? Steadies your aim. Maybe. What's this one do? Decreases delay between firing truth bullets. Maybe. Faster memorizing, that might be a good one. Increases max speed. No. Let's go with cool and compressed. Steady our aim. It was either that or memorizing phrases faster. But I think this'll do. Alright. Time to set our skills. That's the only one we haven't set. All the others are on. Yep. Alright. Here we go. It's time for the 4th class trial. Begin!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Same shit as always.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
Oh boy.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Akane, you have no idea.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane! You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Impressive is not the word I would use.
Why don't we try going over the incident?
Yeah, let's focus.
We weren't able to leave
fuckers.
Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Get your head out of the gutter, man.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Ring, ring.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
That's just more murder.
You're the cruelest one here!
And you'd immediately be executed.
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Chiaki throwing shade
We
nonchalantly.
don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Is it?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... Nelly! Let's be honest, these class trials are the thing that most people watch and or play these games for. Oh, it's the only part with any actual gameplay, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong!
Hammer ain't got no marks of... whatever, you know? It's
No.
clean.
I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
What?
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
No, you're an idiot.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
No, you did.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it... The broken pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Not entirely.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We
You know
tried to
why.
move it, right?
Yep. It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Lance Armstrong?
Who are you talking about?
Bruce Banner.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be
Oh,
stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
you really think they're gonna do the same
Then
thing
even
twice?
if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. It bothers YouTube too. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
Notice I'm not saying unaliving because, quite frankly, fuck YouTube and their stupid censorship bullshit at this point. We're 11 minutes into the episode, so they can eat a dick.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Did you turn into Sailor Moon all of a sudden? Alright. The fragments of the pillar are the clue.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong!
Because the pillar fragments were under him, not on top of him.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already!
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
I mean,
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
she might be half right.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
But you have, smart guy. Also, look at that. You know how Teru's X over his face is a fork and a knife? Well, look at Mikan's. Hers is, instead of an X, it's a plus, because she was a nurse, and you know how the hospitals have the plus symbol, usually? So, for some reason I thought hers were bandages, but I guess not, just a regular plus.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Just answer the fucking
You're
question.
unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Boy, he turned around real quick from, I don't care if I die for the sake of hope, to, I'm not dying with you sons of bitches. Yeah, like, damn. What did he see in that file that turned his opinion on them so quickly?
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Exactly.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I mean, he's still talking like a lunatic. It's just a different kind of lunatic now.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares?
Go
Just
fuck
tell us
yourself.
how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Oh, he knows.
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
I'm sorry, what?
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Because you're a jealous fool.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
You're just dragging this out on purpose.
Secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope,
How about
aren't you?
just fucking skip, 40 minutes worth of unnecessary arguing and tell us the answer?
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Hajime's the ultimate nobody!
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
This again!
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Uh-huh.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Uh-huh.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh my god, don't ever do that again. The 2 houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Yeah, like the compass and the Nekomaru being in the same spot when the door opened. Wonder what the fuck any of that could mean. Let's find out.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
Why am I acting
are
upset?
actually the exact same place.
I'm not upset.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
I'm just exaggerating
Is
for
that
funny.
really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Also, I fucking
And the
missed.
designs on the floor are also different.
It was the second.
We've
one.
already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Uh-huh, but we're not done yet. Let's go. This whole time we've been thinking the 2 towers are the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here. You were close.
In
You
truth,
guys were so
Strawberry
fucking
Tower and
close.
Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
I'm actually, it's not
Both of those
entirely
towers,
wrong.
Are they really the same place?
Yeah.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
I'm sorry, what?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
He completely brushed right past that. She basically just admitted committing genocide, and he was like, anyways, back to the case.
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Also, she doesn't know where he's
But when we
from.
went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Everyone but her is from Japan. I mean, fuck.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it
Yeah.
is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down!
Oh god, now she's gonna fight us.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
This one will be over fast, though.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
I'm
While
sorry?
we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Okay, that's not a good thing to say. You might not be a good princess after all. You might be a fucking dictator. I'm starting to think Sonia's a dictator.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Using the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
How would he move the oil on the floor?
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Bing, 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 bing. Think, Sonia, think.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Calm down.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
No, you see, in the movie, the
can't be
two
certain of
towers,
that either.
the two towers that they're referring to is the Tower of Saruman and the Tower of Sauron. A lot of people mistakenly think that one of the towers is Helm's Deep, but technically it is not. That is just a last stand refuge, basically. But anyways, unrelated. Who's dragging this shit out now? Certainly not me.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito.
Hey!
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming
Old
up.
buddy,
Fine.
old pal of mine.
Tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
We've always been great friends,
Give us the
right?
answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Why?
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
Yeah.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action
Ah, yes, the death game or whatever. Monokuma Taichi, the life-threatening game.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something,
More
didn't
like
you?
Final Dead from Boredom Room.
That's right.
That escape room
The
sucked.
hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete.
The Octagon.
And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
An orgy in the forest!
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
You took a picture?
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Oh, that's right.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket. I can use this to spy on you!
This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Dun dun dun!
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Now, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen many first floors where you can see the tops of trees through the window.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture? Yeah.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
No, it's actually called Logic Dive, but oh no, wait, we're doing this first. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Well, the sky, for one thing.
Here!
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
But
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
But you don't.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Funny that.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo. Which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? The trees.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, but it almost looks like he's on the top
it should
floor.
have been.
Or pretty high
Then
up anyway.
This is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
No.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
I'll show you normal, bitch. Let's go.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? where he teleported. Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Chiaki's smart.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
It means... Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? I mean, it's really... From there, it's not that hard to figure out the structure. Basically, Strawberry House is on top of Grape House. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's a vertical building. They're not side by side. They're on top of each other. The Grape House is floors 1, 2, 3, and Strawberry House is floors 4, 5, 6. That's the only logical explanation. And the trapdoor that he went through in Strawberry House led him to the third floor of Grape House, which then led him to the second floor. The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor, using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this! Alright, here we go. Logic dive. I like these. I like these a lot. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna have a good time. Put on the show. Put on the show. Here we go. Yo. What? Hey. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Alright. Triangle. Right, I want to hit X to jump because that's how jump is normally in games, but nope. Gotta be goddamn difficult. Ouch. God damn it. I need to pay that. Ah, fuck! Oh, fuck. Question 1. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes, they both exist. Thank you. Whoa! Yeah, this shit's getting harder. Alright. Whoa. Oh, okay. Woohoo! Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building, or are they two different buildings? They're the same building. Got it. Alright. Final question. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned? Vertically positioned with each other. Vertically. They do it vertical style.
It's all coming together! Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
The secret is
Then
that
let me
it's
hear
not
it.
actually that fun.
What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Like beneath it?
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
They're one
They're
6-story
actually
building.
one 6-story building?
Yup, you got it. We finally
Think
got
about
there.
it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Congratulations! It only took you guys a half fucking hour to figure that part out. Where Strawberry House is located, the floor is above Grape House.
I see
see.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Look, I gotta hand it
Oh,
to...
snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
I gotta hand it to both Monokuma and the killer in this one, though. Monokuma not only came up with a pretty fucking solid motive for them to start killing each other. You know, it's either someone dies or you all starve to death. That's, you know, what are you gonna do there? But not only that, but he purposely misleading them about the structure of the funhouse was a great way to set up an even bigger mystery than the killing itself. And that is the kind of thing that, like, you know, you wouldn't... If it wasn't for one of them seeing the outside, they probably would have never figured that shit out. But, you know, eventually maybe, because of the compass and all that, they might have come to the right conclusion. And that is not too bad. But the killer, it's obvious at this point, I think, that the killer was aware of this as well. Like, figured this out beforehand. And I don't want to give away exactly what happened yet, but I will say that the killer basically took advantage of the structure of the building in order to make this work for them.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
Yeah, but you can put squares on top of octagons or whatever. Hexagons, whatever the fuck they are.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Quadrilateral. Just say rectangle. Jesus fuck.
And it worked, didn't it?
There you go. Now see.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Smart.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
Bam, there we have it. Now you see how it was
Strawberry
structured.
Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Because the tower is a fucking
your
elevator.
precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
She's clearly not into you. She likes Gundam. Get over it. More important things at stake here.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
God damn it.
No, that's wrong!
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember?
Yeah,
when
you
we moved from
contradicted
Grape
yourself.
Tower to Strawberry Tower. we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
Who's laughing?
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
Of course.
I see. That is disappointing.
Unless he was just trying to keep up appearances.
Even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that? A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's called an elevator, you moron. A thing that moves stuff up and down to different floors? What is it called again? An elephant? Fucking Hangman's Gambit! Okay, that one wasn't so bad. Thankfully, it's a short word.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yes, the
Where the
tower
hell
is
is this
an elevator.
elevator anyway?
The tower is an elevator. God, you
It's
people
the
are
tower
stupid.
itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Yeah.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Yeah,
I see.
like an
We were
elevator.
basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator...
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, but literally the whole first half of this class trial is literally them just fucking figuring out how the building works. We're not even gonna get to the killing part until the second half. I'm sorry.
Then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
God damn it. Okay, the doors on the back walls are fake. They don't lead anywhere. The doors are completely fake. They're there to trick you into thinking that the buildings are horizontal when they're actually vertical. It was Monokuma's doing so that it wouldn't be obvious of the layout of the building. It's a red herring. It's a gaffe. It's an intentional...
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
This isn't too fucking hard to figure out at that point, honestly.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
The doors don't...
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
They're plastered to the wall. The doors don't move.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, Even the doorknob was broken off.
When the elevator is on strawberry level, the door, that fake grape door, is all the way, or no. Yeah. No. Wait, when the elevator is on grape level, the fake grape door is all the way up above, on line with the... Okay. The fake grape door is on the 4th floor, and the fake strawberry door is on the 1st floor, out of the 6 floors. Does that make sense? That's the best way to explain it. The fake doors are synonymous with the entrances to the elevator on their particular floors of each house. So the 1st floor, which is the bottom floor of Strawberry House, and the 4th floor, or I'm sorry, the bottom floor of Grape House, and the 4th floor, which is the bottom floor of Strawberry House. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate this shit so much. Not this game, but this fucking chapter. The whole Funhouse thing is the absolute worst. Oh, God.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So,
how dare you be
let's
positive?
Put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the 2 towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common? They were all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
I explained it just now,
The
but we'll
reason is
get there.
because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about the elevator? Only the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
You got it.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the 1st floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the 4th floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Nowhere. Those doors are fake.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To keep you fooled.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
There you have it.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What?
There's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... So seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Well, you know now.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Mayhaps.
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter. Oh, man.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Maybe that compass is the clue to this one.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Oops, wrong thing. Yeah. I fucked up.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The
There we go.
elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Got it.
No, that's wrong! The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
That. Yeah, that's pretty strange. From start to finish, Somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Which means the elevator's on the outside of the building, and
thanks to that,
it's on
the
a
tower
rail.
we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
It also
An
explains...
elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
This is an amusement park, remember?
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
The whole fourth
And since
island
the
is.
building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Just in time for the episode to be over.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Nagito's had enough of this
As long as you
shit.
know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
He's like... You look like you're in kindergarten. How the fuck do you not know your shapes? What an octagon means? It's an 8-sided shape because octo means 8, like octopus.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Congratulations.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
You don't have to be an ultimate
I guess
to
I
know
should
shapes.
continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Also, you keep talking down to him, but quite frankly, he's smarter than everyone else here for the most part. Well, except for Chiaki. She's probably the smartest one, but still, he's figuring shit out that everyone else is like, what is Octagon? The place befitting of the name Octagon, it's probably... Well, the entire fucking green part is.
Crap!
I'm sorry, it's not obscured by Strawberry House. What are you talking about?
Here!
Okay, it was a very specific spot. I hate that.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
This one strains credulity a bit,
Then
but
the
I'll let it.
ultimate weapon was there too?
I'll allow it.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
It's asinine, but it works.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
The funhouse itself.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Now you're onto something.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Alright, now he's back to crazy. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Well, if you pay attention to the clues that we've seen so far, it doesn't necessarily give away who did the killing, but it does kind of explain how. Again, I'm not going to give it away, but I will tell you this. The most important clues are that missing doorknob, the wire, and the fallen over pillar. Alright? Oh, and that big rumbling sound they heard at 5:30 in the morning. If you can figure out how those four things connect, you'll understand how Nekomaru died. But if you can't, that's fine, because we'll find out in the next episode anyway. But before that, one last message from Monokuma.
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious Stufatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stufatly! What? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stufatly.
Okay. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. And for part 1 of the class trial of Chapter 4. You know the drill. See you next time. Goodbye!
Danganronpa.